I didn't decide to major in French until later on. I kept on taking French classes and I realized that I couldn't really do without it.
They were the best classes that I took.
Eventually I said, why not major so that French remains a fixture in my academic career.
My favorite class was French Theater and Performance.
I got to take classes on France's relationship with North Africa and the Middle East. I learned a lot about la négritude and France's history with its colonies.
We read all of the volumes of À la recherche du temps perdu, and it was life-changing.
Writing my French thesis was probably the highlight of my time at college.
A lot of the friends that I made while studying French at Columbia turned out to be kind of some of my best friends moving forward and helped me to develop a really strong network in France. For my junior year, I spent a semester abroad at Reed Hall.
And I took both a philosophy and an art class.
I had private tutors that worked with me on my French and helped me to write French papers. And I got to study political science at Sciences Po.
A lot of our classes were actually in a classroom, but rather making use of the city's museums and just various cultural offerings.
That track helped me to see yeah, there's the beauty of France and Paris, but there's also the everyday experience of French people as well.
The city really became alive to me through that experience.
I would say that my French major is something that helped me when I first started applying for jobs.
I actually got my first job in part because I spoke French.
Having a French degree made me a different candidate. It made me a more interesting person to speak to.
I definitely draw on my studies, both in French law, substantively, as well as the analytical skills I developed while in the French major.
I was working with the breaking news team during the terrorist attacks at Charlie Hebdo. And because of my work translating and helping to understand the story, I landed a position in the Washington Bureau of NBC News.
I am a politics reporter for the New York Observer, and I would say that my French major has helped me to kind of highlight more perspectives and issues on various political events that maybe other reporters don't necessarily pick up on.
It helps me contextualize the cross currents in European markets and politics. And also as a communication tool, we have colleagues in Luxembourg and French, and that really helps me to connect with them on a daily basis.
I'm a member of the European Law Moot Court team. We both did our research, writing of our briefs in French, and then performed our oral arguments in both French and English. And so since French is the language of diplomacy, it definitely was helpful to be able to have that facility with French going in and to make use of it in a semi-professional capacity.